What's up, everybody? I'm back with another tool deals video, and today we're going to be talking about this Pecron E600. Now, I filmed this video months ago, and I don't know what happened to the footage. It's gone. It gone. So I got to start over. I did post a video about this. It was an unboxing. I've used it a lot since then, and I just wanted to talk about how much I like it for a budget unit. A lot of these companies, these I won't say knockoff, but these newer, smaller companies that come out, they generally produce a lot of crap. They cut corners in obvious, not so obvious places sometimes. But the Pecron is not that. So I just wanted to go over that with you guys today. I'm just going to show you what it comes with. Not going to do any tests because you could go check Hobotech. He done some tests on this thing. But I'm going to talk to you about some of the things that you can't find from these channels that just test these units as soon as they get them and then toss them aside. So first off, let's talk about what it comes with. It comes with a nice, soft, hardish case. It has rigid corners for all of your cables. So let's open it up. Comes with a brick. That's a thing. It does come with a brick. It is a budget unit. Comes with a brick. Comes with your solar panel cables. Okay, it comes with the car charger, and then of course your brick. All right, and everything is kept inside this nice little package right here. So let's put that aside. One thing I like about the Pecron unit that a lot of people don't discuss is its versatility in the way it can be not mounted, but in the way it can sit. Obviously, face down is not going to work for you, but you can put it on its back just fine. The bumper's protected. I wouldn't make a habit of keeping it on its side because you'll be blocking the fans, but you can do it and you can have it upside down. It has wireless charging. I like how the handle folds into the back. The Blue Weddies that come up on the side are a little more cumbersome to use because you put up one and knocks the other one down. This is a much better design. I wish everyone would design their units like this. EcoFlow. Let's talk about its capacities because you're already looking right there. Yes, AC output 1200 watts, and these are actually fake 3-prong ports, and it's still 1200 watt inverter. So let's look at some specs here. It has a 614 watt hour capacity with 1200 watts output. Wireless charging 15 watts. And it will charge. It says adapter input 300 watts max, but for me it charges at 200, which is safe for the batteries. And this is a lithium iron phosphate battery. So let's go over a couple things here. What can we go over? Let's look over some of the ports. It does have 100 watts USB-C, 18 watts, and then 18 watt USB-A's, DC out. Your two. I always forget what these are called. Every time I know, and then when I start filming, I forget. Then also you have your 3 AC ports. They are actually 2-prong. I have not had any issues with this unit. I had the Blue Weddy PS72 that didn't have true 3-prong ports, and I did have it wasn't an overload. I had a short circuit notification, and that thing shut down, and I had my dehumidifier plugged into it, shut down, plugged into the Pecron, and worked just fine. And then we also have your DC input and then your solar input here. Interesting thing to note, the solar input has to be between 32 volts and 95 volts coming from the panel. So you need to check that when you are buying panels. Now, I actually do like the Pecron panels too. I actually like them better than the EcoFlows. The Pecron is way easier to set up. When you open it up, there's a flap that you could just unvelcro and then hang out, and then boom, then that panel's down. Then you just keep doing that across. You can set it up in a minute. The EcoFlow, it's just too much. I just lay it on the ground, lean it up against something. It's just too much going on with that thing. But the EcoFlow panels do not do 32 volts. I think they go up to like 24 volts, but they can still charge a Pecron unit. It'll just trickle charge basically at 100 watts, which considering this thing here, when you plug it into the wall, only does 80 watts. I wouldn't consider that a trickle charge at all. To turn it on is a little tricky. Most of these things have a power button, and then you would turn on the AC or DC. This is different. You just hold the AC down to turn on AC. It's going to make a noise. There you go. And then you can turn on DC as well. And then DC out is on, AC out is on. It has all your readings, volts, the time, watts in, watts out, battery indicator. Then you can also cycle. So you have your volts here. If you push, then you have your battery percentage and go back to volts. So a lot of units don't do that. A lot of these units that just have a battery here without the actual percentage, and that's a problem because you don't really know. Once that bar drops, you don't know where you are. And so I like this. I like the accuracy. So cons with this thing. The inverter, if you leave the AC out, there is no timeout. This thing will drain this battery really fast. So you want to keep that off. Oh, they have some more things here with the AC. Give me some AC information. 121 volts out. There you go. So let's turn the AC off. Then it tell you that in standby mode with the DC out, you have 170 hours left. If you turn that off, it'll just turn the whole unit off. And you can turn the whole unit back on just with DC. And there you go. Now, this does not have any app support or anything like that. Again, this is a budget unit, but it has been solid for me. I've had zero issues with it. And guess how much it costs? $2.99. That's not refurbished. It's brand new. $2.99. It's been like that for months. And that's out the door. That's shipped, delivered, taxes, everything. $299. It is pretty small when you consider, all things considered, sitting in next to this Hamswan. This Hamswan is a lithium ion, and it's $250 or $225, $299. You're getting way more for your money. This does 600 watts out. This does 1,200 watts out. They both have very similar capacities. This has an extra outlet. It has more USB ports. It's just better all the way around. Now, this is way heavier than this wireless charging, but again, it does so much more. So anyway, I just wanted to make this video really quick to let you guys know that the Pecron E600 is a really good buy. They do have an E1500. A lot of YouTubers have gotten it. I don't have one. They wouldn't send me that. I'm not big enough. It's on pre-order. So I'm actually glad I don't have it because I'd have been talking about it and you can't get it. So I'm with you. I can't get it either. And that unit looks like it's going to be way better. It gets rid of the power brick. It has app support. It has true 3-prong ports, and I think that was $8.99. I'll say at this point, though, you have a lot of other good competitors. I have a Oops coming in, and that I'll talk about, but you have a lot of other good competitors at this point, and they're still in pre-order, so they're going to have to drop that price to stay competitive. But anyway, hopefully this was helpful. If you guys have any questions, ask them in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time.